majority, almost close to one half of American population is in deep financial crisis? Do you know the magnitude of this problem? 4 in 10 millennials say they are overwhelmed with debt. 46% of Americans say they cannot cover $400 in emergency expense. 77 million Americans are delinquent in paying their financial obligations. 90 million Americans carry debt month to month. And lastly, 96 million adults are without savings at all. Now, this is a serious matter. We are just like sitting atop a social volcano that waiting to explode anytime, because this impact our lives directly and indirectly. Now, there are other issues that compound this problem. Do you know how many contribute? How many SSS members contribute to the retirement pension fund of every retiree? It used to be 44. Now it's less than 5. What does this tell us? It tells us of the grim picture pensioners will experience a few years from now. Now, how did all these things come about? I can mention two culprits for this. What are the causes of all these problems? First and foremost is close to one half of American population is financially illiterate. We are not financially enlightened. What does financial literacy mean? Financial literacy, in layman's term, is nothing but the confluence of money, debt, and credit management on the one hand, and knowledge to make practical, sound, responsible financial decisions that are integral part of our daily lives. These are decisions that affect our lives. What do you use? Credit card, debit card, or do you pay in cash when you buy? Do you know that only 17 states in the United States require high school students to have a course in personal finance before graduation? 17 states. Only. How many of you took up personal household finance in high school up to college? You see? So, this is true. It's proven by our own experience. I am a highly educated person. I followed our system in the Philippines, followed the American system of education because our mentors are the Americans. I have a PhD in public administration. I have Master of Public Administration. I have Master of Business Administration. But I never learned this. I never learned finance in college. I'm only learning it now. Now that I'm committed to this cause of financial literacy in the United States. What is the second reason? Our lifestyle. Our lifestyle, our consumption habits. Let me tell you some illustrative examples. You go to a dealer, Toyota in Orange for instance, or here in Euclid, with the intention of buying a Camry. But you know, You were fancied by some beautiful cars there, so you went home driving a Lexus. Not even minding whether, you know, how it will impact your budget. But since there is a schism between you and your wife, you are a spender and your wife is a saver, so there is a quarrel when you reach home. Why did you get Lexus? I told you just buy Corolla. It's simple. It's only 200 a month. So you see, what makes us poor is not buying what we need. We buy what we want. There is a conflict always of what do you need against what you want. Lifestyle. What are the other causes aside from lifestyle? For instance, your neighbor buys insurance. Oh, why should I buy insurance? It's a cost. It's a cost. It will empty my pocket. I'll be paying $200 a month. But insurance, insurance is not an expense. It is an investment, especially if it is a life insurance, because it increases in cash value. And now there is universal life. Look what happened during the Great Recession. The Waltons, the Pennies, even the owner of McDonald's, who bought McDonald's from the McDonald brothers. What saved them during lean period of their businesses? Is insurance. They were able to withdraw money from the huge cash values of their insurance policies. The rich parked their money in insurance policies. During the Great Depression of the 1930s, 40% of the banks collapsed. But insurance companies survived. Disney was able to slowly but surely expand because he was able to get improvements in cash flow because of the cash values of insurance policies. That's what happened also to the Watsons and JCPenney. Now, these people are financially literate. If this is happening to millions, close to 96 million, that's close to 100 million. That's a very sizable portion of our population. It's so alarming. It is so alarming. So what do we do? What lessons do we get from this experience? We should not live beyond our means. We should not spend money even before we have it. Oh, we have the plastic money, Just swipe it and it's paid. One time I was mentoring my granddaughter and she asked me to buy something. She said, I don't have money. You just go to the bank. You just go to the bank. That's where my mama goes. When she doesn't have money, she goes to the bank. But I don't have money in the bank. Why? If I put $100 in the bank, okay, less than 1%, with 3.5% inflation, it comes out to below $100 after a while. It's $98 only. So I told her, I put it somewhere that gives me at least 5% yield. Why? You break even. And the finance people John and Chris can tell me if I'm right or wrong. If you put your money in the bank, you're losing. Okay? You get $98 after a year. Put it in something that yields at least, it should yield more than 5% for you to make money. And that is financial literacy. So what do you do? With this lesson, live within your means, stick to a simple, practical lifestyle, don't travel using credit card, save. Save. Because, you know, the rule of 72 in finance, that for your money to grow, the rule of 72 says, 72 is constant. So if you put your money in an investment instrument that yields 8%, your money doubles in 9 years. 72 divided by 8. If you put your money in 4% interest yielding investment instrument, it gives you 18 years to double your money. If it is 10%, it's 7.2 years. So, don't put your money in the bank. Buy insurance. Because it's tax advantage instrument. It's free. You withdraw money, it's free. When the benefits are tax free. That's why the rich are wise. They know how to spend their money. And in credit card, interest works both ways. Interest, the yield, it compounds, you know. The same way when it comes to credit, it will eat your savings if you are not wise enough to avoid credit as much as you can. So, the challenge to you, to all of us, is don't be part of this problem. Huh? Don't be part of this problem. Be part of the solution. If you know, if you are enlightened about finance matters, advise your sons, advise your daughters, advise your relatives to live within the means. Don't overspend. Always save first, pay yourself first before you spend. Because if you say, oh, I will save whatever is left after spending. No. Should be the other way around. Save first and spend whatever is left after saving. Madam Toastmaster.